Imagine a tiny island, a solitary dot in the vast expanse of the South Atlantic Ocean. This is Edinburgh of the Seven Seas, the most remote inhabited place on our planet. Over 2,000 kilometers separate it from the nearest mainland, St. Helena. This isolation has shaped its history, its people, and its very existence. Edinburgh of the Seven Seas is the main settlement on Tristan da Cunha, a volcanic archipelago. The island itself is a dramatic sight. Towering cliffs rise from the ocean, sculpted by the relentless forces of wind and wave. This is a place where nature's power is evident. Despite its remoteness, this tiny island is home to a vibrant community. Around 250 people call this place home. They are a resilient people accustomed to the challenges of island life. Their story is one of adaptation, community, and a deep connection to their unique environment. The history of Edinburgh of the Seven Seas is as fascinating as its location, a remote island in the South Atlantic Ocean. Discovered in 1506 by Portuguese explorer Tristan da Cunha, the island remained uninhabited for centuries, a lonely outpost in the vast ocean. It wasn't until the early 19th century that permanent settlers arrived, braving the isolation and harsh conditions. In 1816, a small group of British soldiers established a garrison on Tristan da Cunha, marking the beginning of a new chapter in the island's history. Their mission was to prevent the island from being used as a base to rescue Napoleon Bonaparte, who was exiled on nearby St. Helena, a strategic move in the geopolitical landscape of the time. This marked the beginning of permanent human presence on the island, as settlers began to carve out a life in this remote location. The settlement was named Edinburgh of the Seven Seas in 1867 after a visit from Prince Alfred, Duke of Edinburgh, adding a touch of royal recognition to the island. Life on the island was harsh, but the settlers persevered, relying on fishing and subsistence farming to sustain themselves in this isolated environment. The community grew slowly, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the sea and the seasons, creating a unique and resilient culture.
One of the most significant events in the island's history was the volcanic eruption of 1961, a natural disaster that tested the community's resilience. The entire population was forced to evacuate, seeking refuge in England, leaving behind their homes and livelihoods. This event tested the resilience of the islanders, but it also demonstrated their deep connection to their home as they worked together to rebuild. Most returned in 1963, eager to rebuild their lives on Tristan da Cunha, showing their unwavering spirit and dedication to their unique home.
Life in Edinburgh of the Seven Seas is unlike anywhere else in the world. Nestled in the remote South Atlantic, this small island community thrives in splendid isolation. The small community is a melting pot of cultures, descended from the original settlers and a handful of individuals who have made Tristan da Cunha their home over the years. This blend of backgrounds creates a unique cultural mosaic that is both fascinating and heartwarming. Islanders share a strong sense of community. They come together for various activities, from communal farming to festive celebrations, reinforcing their bonds and ensuring that no one is left behind. With limited resources, cooperation is not just a virtue, it's a necessity. Every task, whether big or small, is approached with a collective spirit, making the island's survival and prosperity a shared responsibility. Neighbors help neighbors, and everyone contributes to the well-being of the community. This mutual support system is the backbone of life on the island, fostering a deep sense of belonging and security. This spirit of unity is palpable in the air. It is evident in the way islanders greet each other, share their resources, and celebrate their achievements together.
Life on Tristan da Cunha is also marked by a deep connection to the natural world. The ocean provides sustenance, offering a bounty of fish that the islanders skillfully harvest, and the land offers a simple but fulfilling life. Islanders cultivate their fields, growing crops that sustain them throughout the year. Islanders are skilled fishermen, farmers, and artisans. Their expertise in these areas is passed down through generations, ensuring that traditional knowledge and skills are preserved. They have learned to live in harmony with their environment, respecting its limits and celebrating its bounty. Sustainable practices are a way of life here, ensuring that the island's natural resources are preserved for future generations. The cultural tapestry of Edinburgh of the Seven Seas is rich and vibrant. Islanders take pride in their heritage, which is reflected in their daily lives and communal activities. Traditional music, dance, and storytelling are passed down through generations, keeping their heritage alive. These cultural expressions are not just entertainment, they are a vital part of the island's identity. The islanders' dialect, a unique blend of English, Dutch, and other influences, is a testament to their diverse origins. This linguistic heritage adds another layer to the rich cultural fabric of the community.
Near the island of Tristan da Cunha is a place of dramatic beauty. Dominated by the towering peak of Queen Mary's Peak, a dormant volcano, the landscape is a tapestry of rugged cliffs, lush green valleys, and windswept plains. The island's climate is temperate oceanic, with mild temperatures year-round. Rainfall is abundant, nourishing the lush vegetation that covers the slopes of the volcano. The surrounding ocean, though often rough, teems with life.
Tristan da Cunha is a haven for wildlife. Millions of seabirds, including albatrosses, penguins, and petrels, nest on the island's cliffs and shores. Elephant seals and fur seals haul out on the beaches, while whales and dolphins cruise offshore. The island is a vital breeding ground for a remarkable array of species. The unique flora and fauna of Tristan da Cunha are a testament to its isolation. Many species found here are endemic, meaning they are found nowhere else on Earth. This makes the island a biodiversity hotspot, a living laboratory of evolution.
The economy of Edinburgh of the Seven Seas is as unique as its location, nestled in the remote South Atlantic Ocean.
With limited resources and a population of just a few hundred, the islanders have developed a sustainable way of life based on fishing, agriculture, and a small but growing tourism industry. This self-sufficiency is a testament to their resilience and ingenuity.
Fishing is the mainstay of the island's economy, providing the primary source of income for many families. The cold, nutrient-rich waters surrounding Tristan da Cunha are home to an abundance of marine life, particularly crayfish, which is exported to international markets. This export is crucial for the island's financial stability.
Agriculture plays a vital role in the lives of the islanders, providing not just food, but also a sense of community and purpose. Small plots of land are cultivated with potatoes, vegetables, and other crops, providing sustenance for the community. These gardens are a lifeline, ensuring food security in this isolated location.
Livestock farming, primarily cattle and sheep, provides meat, milk, and wool. These resources are essential for the islanders' daily lives and contribute to their self-reliance.
Tourism is a relatively new but growing sector of the island's economy. Visitors are drawn to the island's unique charm and the warm hospitality of its residents. Adventure travelers and wildlife enthusiasts are drawn to Tristan da Cunha's remote location, unique wildlife, and unspoiled beauty. The island offers a rare opportunity to experience nature in its purest form.
The island offers visitors a chance to experience a way of life that is worlds away from the hustle and bustle of modern society. Here, time seems to slow down, allowing for a deeper connection with nature and community.
Edinburgh of the Seven Seas may be small, but it is home to a number of landmarks that reflect its history, culture, and way of life. These landmarks serve as gathering places for the community and reminders of their unique heritage.
The administrator's residence, a stately building perched on a hill overlooking the settlement, is a symbol of the island's connection to the United Kingdom. The administrator represents the British Crown and oversees the governance of Tristan da Cunha.
St. Mary's Church, a small but charming Anglican church, is the spiritual heart of the community. Built in 1938, the church serves as a place of worship, a community center, and a reminder of the islanders' faith.
The post office, a modest building with a bright red roof, is a lifeline to the outside world. It is here that islanders receive mail, send letters and parcels, and connect with loved ones scattered across the globe.
Life in Edinburgh of the Seven Seas is not without its challenges. The island's remoteness poses unique difficulties, from access to healthcare and education to the transportation of goods and services.
One of the biggest challenges facing the island is its vulnerability to external factors. The economy is heavily reliant on the fishing industry, which is susceptible to fluctuations in global markets and the impacts of climate change.
Climate change is a growing concern for the islanders. Rising sea levels threaten coastal infrastructure, while changes in ocean currents could impact fish stocks. The community is actively working to adapt to these challenges, but their isolation makes them particularly vulnerable.
Another challenge is the limited opportunities for young people. With few employment prospects outside of the traditional industries of fishing and agriculture, many young people leave the island in search of education and employment opportunities. This brain drain poses a threat to the long-term sustainability of the community.
Despite the challenges they face, the people of Edinburgh of the Seven Seas are fiercely independent and resourceful. They are determined to preserve their way of life and ensure a sustainable future for their island home.
The community is actively exploring ways to diversify the economy, reduce their reliance on imported goods, and build resilience to the impacts of climate change. Renewable energy, sustainable tourism, and the development of local industries are all being considered.
Education is highly valued on Tristan da Cunha. The island has a small but dedicated school that provides quality education to children up to the age of 16. For those who wish to pursue higher education, scholarships are available to study abroad.
The community is also working to preserve its unique culture and heritage. Traditional practices, such as fishing techniques, crafts, and storytelling, are being passed down to younger generations, ensuring the continuity of their cultural identity. Edinburgh of the Seven Seas stands as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. In this remote corner of the world, a small community has carved out a life for themselves, adapting to the challenges of isolation and forging a deep connection to their environment. Their story is one of courage, determination, and a profound respect for the natural world. As we face the challenges of a changing planet, we can learn much from the people of Edinburgh of the Seven Seas. Their unwavering commitment to community, sustainability, and the preservation of their heritage is an inspiration to us all. Edinburgh of the Seven Seas, a tiny speck in the vast ocean, reminds us that even in the most remote corners of our planet, the human spirit can thrive.